Hello and welcome to another Fury of Dracula tournament game as Dracula. It's been a exciting tournament. I will need to make various choices on where I want to start. I think I'm gonna go back to my roots and do a Amsterdam start. Or I'll start in Brussels. This gives me the option of going Strasbourg or Amsterdam. I am a fan of either one of those. Going against Werecraft, who is a common guy on Scott Sword's channel. Um, so this is a nice, big, intense fight. A big, old-time player. Very good at the game. He knows all the tricks. So I'll have to figure out something to get going with Dracula. Because I'm not very good. What do we got here? A surprising return? Okay. And a knife. Ooh. Vampires. Vampires for days. Alright. Let's do the Amsterdam thing. And a saboteur to protect. I like that. I like that a lot. And after that, what do we do? Well, I am tempted to go down to Amsterdam, so that about the time that I'm discovered, I will form away. I like that. I also like walking into a hunter's face in the first week, and trying to get into a week 1 fight so I can wolf form away. That can work. Evil Presence. Good to see that come out early. Unless you're doing start adjacent to Seward, which no one's done. I think there is something to be said for trying a Seward adjacency start. Although I suppose if you're going to do something like that, you might as well do Van Helsing because he's weaker. But I don't know. I think this with its increased obfuscation, because it's like, I'm adjacent to Seward, and it's like, great, that narrows it down to 6 cities, which, okay, that narrows it down a lot from what it had been, but it's not like you know where he is. Or if he's next to Van Helsing, it's like, okay, given of several moves on the trail, it can sometimes be, you can sometimes narrow down where he is really well. Alright, in case I want to go to C, although I can't imagine that I would want to. So misdirecting would make him think that I'm in Ireland. But I ain't gonna. I'm gonna hide trick and I'm not gonna misdirect. Because I want to save my wolf form for Strasbourg. Well, and I'm going to save my misdirect because I'm thinking of doing angsty teen wolf. What do we got here? Got a speedy telegraph. Got a long night. Got a renewed vigor. Can't imagine you'd want to play renewed vigor right now. Yeah, perhaps. Warcraft knows all my strategies. So that may make him think that I'm around here, because he knows Teen Wolf does like to be in this area. But really, we only see if it was a payoff on this supply action to see if newspaper reports pops out, which it did not. Meaning that now we basically don't do the misdirect because we would prefer him to find this location than to find this location. So we're not misdirecting. If this had popped with the newspaper reports, then it would have been the bad move. That was the risk we were taking by not misdirecting. A lot of this game is calculating risks when you're playing as Dracula. Is like, okay, this move it's not like this is a good move, this is a bad move. It's this move has this risk of happening and this potential reward of this happening. And you have to just sort of think about what the hunters are going to do based on what you know in their hand and how they play, and try to figure out what they're going to do. That's my approach. But certain moves do reduce those risks to a higher or lower degree. So we're going to keep moving. We're going to throw down something that we aren't too worried about losing. I think a wolves is in order, and it's very important that we use the rumor token now. Then we move maybe to 21, because we kind of want to be on Strasbourg when they find us. So, yeah. Maybe I pop on over to here. We kind of have a lot of options. Or I could beeline it to Strasbourg. I don't know. It's not like he's drawn any hired scouts yet that he can use to find me. So if he does know where I am, he hasn't done anything to let me know that he knows where I am, or that he suspects where I am. Because if I were in his position and I did think, aha, I think he's in Amsterdam, I would be doing all the same thing. Okay, here we go. Let's see if he knows. I think he might guess Amsterdam. I think there's a chance of it. Of course, that's sort of me guessing a bad thing, so that when a bad thing happens, I look good, and then if it doesn't happen, I look like I'm a good player. So either way, that's what's called the Xanatos Gambit. And that sort of tomfoolery is what playing Dracula is all about. Finding the victory in every path that the hunters choose to make. Clonfermont and Strasbourg. Whoo! Well, if he just checked Strasbourg, you know what that means. We gotta get our behind over to Strasbourg. I tell you what. And I think we'll wolf form over to Clonfermont. Actually, if we wolf form now... Yeah, it'll clear the wolf form. Ooh, I like that. I like that actually quite a bit. That seems really good. That's the Teen Wolf strat. Because the thing is, you can do Teen Wolf from a couple locations. You can do it from Bari. Amsterdam's the common one. You can do like a weaker version over in Eastern Europe. But like, I gotta do it now, right? And then I just hug the coast for safety. And I guess I can misdirect what I came from. That doesn't really do anything, because he's going to figure out where I came from. So I guess... No, I'll do this. Yeah. Actually, I'm going to jump over to the Harv. I like being on the coast. Yeah. And we'll put down a aristocratic as a backup. No, I'll put down a hoax as a backup. Yeah. Because if this gets cleared, it would be nice to have like a good mature and then like a vampire, instead of like throwing down a vampire and then a good mature. Yeah, this is Teen Wolf. This is not angsty Teen Wolf. I could make it angsty Teen Wolf by misdirecting this location, but I wouldn't really gain anything. Because, again, if he goes to one of these two locations, he's going to realize the other one. And I don't... Oh, and he didn't have newspaper to figure this out, so... Now, if Seward pops out, then we do want to misdirect this location. Ooh, behind the veil. I'm guessing he'll grab the Reckless here? Maybe the new vampire? It's kind of a... Actually, I can see a legitimate argument for either one of those. You get rid of the Reckless because Recklesses can get points. New vampires are harder to kill. Seeing all those vampires in my hand is going to make him probably think, oh boy, that trail is full of vampires. And it is full of precisely a vampire. New vampire. That's probably what I would pick. New vampires can be a real pain to kill. So I respect that. Of course, Warcraft is such a good player. If he picked, I mean, he could have picked bats, and I'd been like, ooh, what's this new strategy? What is his good reason for picking bats? No, I would probably still be confused. But sometimes you want to do that. You want to confuse your opponent by doing something that doesn't make any sense, and then and then you make them think, "Oh no, am I being stupid?" Because the really good players they do that. So I guess I'm calling myself a really good player, which you wouldn't think if you're looking at my standings in the tournament. Yeah, a lot of players doing a lot better than me. Yeah. Okay. So here. Now the tricky move is once we're in Nantes. Like, do we go in? That can be a little dangerous. We don't. I don't think we want to go to Bordeaux. That's such a high traffic zone. We definitely don't want to go to Paris. Ugh. Yeah, that's that. Certain Paris, Marseille, Munich, even Nuremberg. Actually, those are all high traffic zones. Um, Partly because to go from here into this part by horse, it's a good idea to go to Nuremberg. Partly because Draculas have a tendency to want to go there. Let's throw down a desecrated soil. Yeah, let's do that. I like the idea of desecrated soils early because the chances of them getting a heavenly host are higher towards the end of the game. So throwing one down early, a lot of logic in that. Okay, I guess I could. I don't hate the idea of a dark call and then a feed, just to avoid moving into a dangerous zone. But that's me sitting on a non-defensive. Oh, are you scanning? Scanning Germany? I'm not in Germany. This feels like a desperation play to me. I do seem to like going to France. That seems odd. Maybe it's all my French blood in me. Maybe that's harkening back. For those of you who don't know, I'm just wicked with Huguenot blood. Um, lots, lots of Huguenot blood in me. Lot of Huguenots moved to the United States, and that is part of the reason for the cultural movement that resulted in, oh, there it is, the belief in the Second Amendment. Okay, can he get there next turn? No, but he'll eventually get there. If he has forewarned, he'll be fine. If he has dogs, he'll be fine. Um, but yeah, we at this point we do move. We don't hide in place. We cannot afford to move to stay put at this point. We move throw down a hoax. I like the idea of whipping out a lot of bad mature and throwing them all together. So I like the idea of putting a lot of damage encounters together, putting a lot of dangerous mature encounters together. Which, aside from the dogs, all of these are bad mature effects. This one is. This one is. This one is. We have the vampire here. We have what was this? A hoax? Yeah, we have a hoax here. And we have a desecrated soil here. And do I have a second hoax? I do. Yeah, I might be able. Yeah, and he's right now thinking about trading. He's basically doing the math of who can get to Amsterdam in time. Um, and he might be thinking like, okay, I gotta get a forewarned to Lord Godalming. Maybe that means a speedy telegraph is going to need to be played next turn, so Van Helsing can trade before Lord Godalming moves. These are all the kind of things he's thinking about. Or do I want to trade a for? Okay, Van Helsing. He's probably trading him a forewarned, maybe a sense of emergency, maybe a chartered carriage. These type of things. So yeah, we'll see if he can get there. He might have to burn a renewed vigor, which we would like to see. If we can force him to use a renewed vigor, that will make me a happy Morris. Promote Brussels to a lair. So I'm going to say no here, because I don't want him to know which direction I went. It's a little inefficient, but I don't want him to know if I wolf formed from here or wolf formed from here. Oh, that means I should have misdirected. And I should have. Whoops. Well, in the event that he does not move to this spot, or to the other spot, I will need to misdirect that location. Those were good guesses with hired scouts. Those are two spots that I do love to go to with Teen Wolf strat. This is Teen Wolf, not Angsty Teen Wolf. So I guess misdirecting here will sort of retroactively make it angsty. Ooh, really? I'm gonna mature this? Ooh, that feels pretty good. Unless, unless Van Helsing's gonna get there? Can he get there? No, in a rail? No, I don't think so. Ooh, that's helpful. That is quite helpful. Okay, well, at this point, we don't need to misdirect this now. We might as well keep it on the trail just so we, damage. Yeah, so he knows I'm 2 moves away from here. That's a little scary. We might want to go to C here. That is, I think, not a bad idea. But I'm not positive if it's a good idea yet. Now, one advantage. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think we go to C here. Well, hold on. No, here's a problem with that. If we go to C, he knows what C zone we went from, because we can't be in Amsterdam. This is Amsterdam. So part of me is tempted to go to Paris, because there's no way that I would go to Paris. And if Seward jumps on me, he's going to jump on me alone. Yes, it is Seward, and Seward is Bad News Bears. That's his full name. Seward Bad News Bears. Wait, no, it's John Bad News Bears Seward. It's one of those like Spanish names where they have a whole bunch of middle names. I think. No, I'm kidding. I'm pretty sure in the lore he's not Spanish. Although given how often he starts in Madrid, maybe Seward has a Spanish mother or something. I don't know. That seems unlikely. But it's not outside the realm of possibility. And for the purpose of this joke, I'm going to go ahead and commit to that headcanon, which is a term that I hate, by the way, because it's literally a contradiction in terms. Either something is canon, or it's in your head. Ooh, as long as I don't misclick, I'm going to have me 7 delicious, delicious points. So yeah, I like the idea of the wolf form from Paris. I think it's not necessarily the dumbest thing that I could do. I would say maybe it's like maybe a 4 on the dumbness scale if I were to quantify it numerically speaking. Not that something as abstract as stupidity can be given an accurate numerical designation. Well, no, that's not true. I wouldn't say that you could give it a precise numerical designation. It is theoretically possible that the numerical designation of 4 in terms of dumbness is actually accurate, um, at least to a degree, in the sense that is more true than, say, another numerical designation, like calling it a 7. I don't know if it's a 7 dumb. Like, that's pretty dumb. You gotta be pretty dumb for something to be a 7. Okay, how much stuff does he have? Do I want a mob? Let's... Oh, wait, I'm here. Oh. Oh, okay. Well, let's just, like... Let's just go to, like... Marseille, then. That seems... Well, no, he might jump on me in Marseille. He might jump on me in Geneva. There's no way he thinks I'm going to Paris. I know it's a famous last words, but you know what? Shut up. Promote Amsterdam with the Reckless Vampire to a lair. No, give me them points. Sweet, sweet points. Ooh, a fog. Just in time for me to escape to Le Havre. Alright. Hey, at least I got 7 points. That makes me a happy Morris. Ooh, Vampire Lair. Wow. 5 points. But hey, that means Godalming is not going to jump onto me. Of course, I didn't go down to Marseille, so there wasn't a risk of him doing that. I guess I could go back to Amsterdam, but, like, I'm really afraid that Mina's just going to jump here and start scanning. Nope. Go fish. Alright. I don't think there's great chance of this maturing, but, could. Again, he may not have the card to deal with this. Ooh, do I go here and fog it up? Ooh. Or do I will form now to Bordeaux and leave down fog? And then that fog theoretically protects the maturation of Nantes. Ooh. That could be fun. I could be into that. Because there's another thing about fog. If you hold on to fog, they're just going to forewarn it. So why don't you just, like, move, you know? Oh? I feel like he doesn't check Paris here. But if he does, we just go to 29 and we throw down fog. And maybe we will form too, because if we're doing this, I kind of like the idea of hopping over to England. Well, no, not if I'm revealed. Marseille and Geneva. Okay, that gives him a lot of information. Yeah, Wolfform feels really strong to me right now. Could also Wolfform hide. No, so here's the problem with Wolfforming. If I Wolfform into 29, he's just going to find me. And like, okay, what did I accomplish there? Oh, I could go to 29 and then try to like fight Van Helsing with him caught in fog? I'm not positive what I feel about that. Although the idea of catching him in fog and then leaving, I kind of actually really like that idea. So I'm going to do that. And then I just go crazy with the vampires. And I'm going to go ahead and not leave a rumor token there. I just dropped down, like, just a stupid number of vampires in the UK. I guess I'm giving him free info here, which, now that I think about it, is a bad idea. And I shouldn't have done that. And I'm being a dumb Morris. I should have wolf formed. But he's already, I think, narrowed down my location quite a bit. Because he knows I went here. And then I've done 3 moves. So he already kind of knows where I am pretty well. One scary thing is we haven't seen them use any stakes yet, which partly means I shouldn't be that afraid of a fight. But it also means all these vampires I'm going to be throwing down are a tad risky. Okay, Stan Velsing, come and get me. Maybe I don't use the fog here. Oh. Oh, okay. I like that. Wow. Well, that is... Do I misdirect Paris here? Because, like, Godalming's going to Paris. That seems really likely to me. Oh, man, yeah. Yeah, I got a misdirect. Because I'm like, okay, I'm in a space adjacent to 15. Well, but he already checked these two, so he knows it's not that one. And I guess he knows it's not 8. The thing is, a mob doesn't do a whole lot for me here. I feel like... So I think this doesn't technically obfuscate, but things are so complicated that I think doing this might still confuse him. I could also hide. Ooh. Hide and fog. No, I like the idea of moving now, and if they try to chase me, they get caught in fog. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I'm gonna misdirect Paris. I guess I could go to 9, but man, no. I really don't like that idea. Yeah, but he probably knows I'm in the English Channel. This may not be as good of a move as I thought. The question is, do I want to move again? And the answer is, I don't think so. I think I land in the English Channel on feed. That just seems like a really good move to me. And then I hide and throw down a second vampire. Yeah, that feels like a good misdirect. Like, Warcraft is really smart, and he should still be able to figure out where I am. Brussels. Oh, okay. Wait. Brussels? Brussels is here. Yeah, now he should know where I am. Surely now he knows where I am. Surely. Surely. I think I might get this. I'm just really not scared of an early consecrated ground. Like, it could nuke me from orbit. But this early? I mean, it has happened. I did it once in a game. So... But, like, I did it once in a game, and I've played hundreds and hundreds of games. So at the very least, it'll make for good content, I feel. And ultimately, isn't that what really matters? No, winning is actually what matters. It is a form of cheating for you to not play to win. Now, being tricky, there is something to be said for that. So you're still playing for win if you're still playing to win if you play tricky. Yeah, I feel really good about going to England. I have 2 reckless, don't I? Which is what I would want to do. I wouldn't want to throw down 2 reckless. Don't I have 2 reckless? No, I only have the 1 reckless. Well, maybe I can do reckless and a bodyguard? Or do reckless and then feed and then hopefully... Oh, I ain't hit yet. Oh, he used it. He used it. Oh, I see. Yeah, I figure out this is desecrated soil. That makes a lot of sense. And he should be able to know where that is. And he might be thinking, is this worth clearing. It's like, okay, it's not a vampire, so I don't need to worry about it that much. But yeah. Do I wolf form here? No. There's no way I wolf form here. That just seems really dumb. I should save the wolf form. Yeah, the secondary obfuscation from the ocean travel is too strong. Okay, then we hope, against hope, that we have another vampire here. Ooh! Oh, it's so good. And then we do the trick. Well, that might be too obvious. I think that's too obvious of a trick for me to throw a rumor token on this. That feels too obvious to me. That's like, hey, come check this thing. So the question is, do I ambush Godalming here? And I think I don't. Because if Godalming comes across and then the reinforcements get trapped, I kind of like that. I mean, you already know what it is, so I might as well do it now. Let's get rid of Wats and Wolves and Vampire. Yeah, Wats, Wolves, and Vampire we will get rid of. That makes sense. I'm guessing Seward will check 15. And since he's used wax cylinders, now we can hide and we're not afraid. In fact, we hide and then we feed, maybe to make him think that we're in Cagliari, which we aren't in. And if he's been following and paying attention, he should know that we're not in. Although maybe he did the math wrong and thought, oh, I can't, Harv was on the trail. Never underestimate the fact that it is hard to remember things. And yeah, people make notes, but people also make mistakes. And making things more complicated as Dracula makes it more likely that people will make mistakes like that and such. So Godalming as a heavenly host. Important to know. Which is common. He gets items faster, so the chances of him getting those better items is higher. Maybe I should start taking notes. Will I become that... wow, charter carriage this early? That which I fear the most. LGHH. Mina. Knife. Interesting. Okay, so he knows. But here's the thing. Heading me off in England, is it a good move? Absolutely. Is it like a checkmate move? No. Not quite. Because I can't escape this direction, and I don't have to go to Ireland and get killed by a heavenly host. All right, we are going to double vamp. Yeah, double vamp. London, promote Nantes to a lair. Yeah, get rid of them rats. That's much better. And Not going to do that yet. But yeah, I feel like I want to feed here. And what's great is if Fog matures, I can still, like, block off 29. Or block off a place where the hunters are at and force them to not move. Of course, forcing them to stay in place and feed is not... Okay, this... Now things are getting a bit scary. Not like... Not like super scary. Like, we can deal with this to a degree. Okay, that should reveal what you kind of have already figured out. Ooh, do I wolf form from here? To 19 for the ambush? And then I feed for the extra attack. Ooh. And I know she has a knife. I kind of like that idea. And then they have to basically choose between attacking me, going after the vampire, and because of where Godalming is situated, he can't like renewed vigor onto my location. If excellent weather was playable at sea, he could. And it would be, really good. And now, yeah, this is like, man, Quincy, you really want to use wolf form here, where it's obvious what you're doing? Yeah, I think I do. But maybe I use the spy. I think I'm going to use the spy. Yeah, that feels good. Spy is a good combat thing. From on to a lair. I'm gonna say no. I kind of like what I have. I'm gonna put a rumor token here because I will. Will I win with that? No, I'll get to 12. So I won't quite win. But 12 is. Whew, 12 is a dangerous number to be at for Dracula. Come on, Mina. Come and fight. I'm not afraid of a fight with you. Not when I have a spy to help me out. Now the risky thing is, do we stay and feed and fight? Because with a renewed vigor, Godalming could very easily land and then rail, or land and then horse. Although if the spy messes with the tickets, that would be a little harder. Although I suppose if he has sense of emergency or charter carriage, I think can be played as a secret card. Yeah. Without Rufus Smith out, we can do a lot of ocean travel, though not a whole lot. And it depends on how much damage we take in this fight with Mina. Alright, he's supplying. Makes sense. I could catch them both with fog. That would be a funny move. Is it a good move? Not really. Hello. Alright. Have a forewarned? Okay, 2 knives. Hypnosis. Oh. Oh, knowing she has 2 knives makes this fight so much easier. So much easier. Okay, so the obvious move for her is to punch, I think. I think that's the reasonable play. I can strength. That could be good. Um... I'm gonna go claws because I don't think she plays her knife. I think she punches here. Yeah, and the claws is a better go against. I mean, I take a damage, and that's not really what you want to see. But hey, I like damage. Damage is good. Damage is fun. Yay, damage. Um, if I have a mesmerize here, I think I do mesmerize. Although getting the bite result, that's kind of a fool's errand. Do I plot? I think I plot here, right? So, there's a few advantages that plotting could do. I could... Ooh. Claws is tempting. Oh, claws is really tempting. So, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure he's dodging here. Or escaping. Now, if he escapes, that's fine. If he dodges, I have a reasonable chance of killing him. Okay. That's fine. I like the damage. I'll take that damage. I'll take that damage to the bank. And I'm not super scared of Godalming here. Because I know he has a Heavenly Host. And if he uses his horse, I'm going to know he has a horse. And yeah, that's the power of knowledge right there. Basically, by knowing he had 2 knives, kind of removed his ability to do knives. And yeah, I did a lot of damage. He's going to heal, but the difference between 5 and 6 is not hugely significant. Fact, I might be able to kill Mina if I stay and feed. Yeah, I think I feed here. Because let's think about this. The worst case scenario is later on down the line I have to take some big fight with hunters. Do I want to take that fight, or do I want to take this fight right now, where I know what Mina has, she's been damaged significantly, and I can heal up to 13 HP. And forcing them to burn a renewed vigor where basically it's mostly only affecting Lord Godleming. Now, a renewed vigor on Mina actually will be pretty good because she'll be able to supply and heal, meaning one of her items I won't know what she has. And it could actually really go south. They are equipped to do a bunch of damage. But if I kill Mina... Oh, a trade between Mina and Van... Okay, hold on. That might be Heroic Leap. That is actually probably Heroic Leap. And I want them bumbling into these vampires. So... Oh, but it's Hypnosis. She'll be able to find me. Wait a minute. Oh, right, it was a trade. Okay, what do I do? What do I do? Move and throw down a mob? Try to kill her with just straight damage? So that she dies to the... Well, here's the thing. Mina taking 5 damage... That's not even really the end of the world. I mean, maybe it's a... Is it a Heroic Leap? I mean, probably right. So the question is, how bad is a Heroic Leap? So the Heroic Leap would be instead of the fight with Lord Godleming and Mina. And... God, Could I stay in place and try to kill Mina? Could be a big epic bluff. Could be a planned ambush, which I'm not too scared about. Because I know what she has. What's her health at? A 6? Oh, I could Dark Call and kill her. I think in 2 turns, by the time I Dark Call and kill her. No, it won't be the next week, so I'll still only get the 3 points out of it. Getting up to 8. So this vampire would win it for me. Oh, this is hard. Stand by. Thinking. Ooh. I mean, I can't obfuscate here. Because since I know she has hypnosis, if I run away, yeah, no, I've made my bed. I'm gonna sleep in it. Let's dance. Hit me with your heroic leap. We'll get you down to 1, and then I think I Dark Call and try to kill you. I think I do that. Heroic leap? No, planned ambush. Oh, I much rather prefer planned ambush. Alright, here we go. So, against planned ambush, we need to either play strength or mesmerize. We prefer the mesmerize, and we have the mesmerize. So we will play that, because she still only has the 2 weapons, and we know they're both knives. So we mesmerize here, and she basically is forced to play the punch. And then we're back to where we want to be. Right, so we take the 1 damage. Ploink. Ow. That hurts, but hey, what are you gonna do? Okay, I'm so glad it wasn't heroic leap. This is much better. That was the big risk. Is like, oh, is it heroic leap? Is it planned ambush? I guess escape route. Escape route would have been like, okay. I guess escape route would have been worse for me than this planned ambush, but we're past it. They got 1 point of damage out of it. Not so bad. So, what do we do here? I think we plot, right? No, I'm gonna claw here, because I want to do damage. Because I think she'll try to escape. And she might do the knife. And if so, that's fine. Okay, I'll take the damage. So this is important. This means that claws will kill her in the next fight. Theoretically meaning that she's going to, like, hide or something. Which is good. Not hide. Dodge. Meaning a reasonably good play would be for us to try to plot against her. But I think maybe a superior strategy is to plot against Lord Godleming? I don't know about that. That feels a little risky to me. Oh, he doesn't have the renewed vigor. Okay, he needs to move Mina out of there. He needs to get Mina the heck away. Oh yeah, this was so good for me. No, I'll make you waste the action. Getting stuck. Yeah, now we go to C. Yeah, that was a good feed. See, he needs to move Mina. If he doesn't, Mina's in trouble. Yeah, we actually go North Sea and then we immediately land. I think that's the play. You gotta move. And see, that's the horrible thing, is that he has to move away from this. Now, moving to North Sea is actually a pretty good move here. If he does that, I think we go 35, because if he had renewed vigor, he would have played it last turn, I feel. Us going 35, I mean, it's risky. I'll have to check my encounters. Will bats be useful? Okay, he didn't. Alright, very good. Yeah, we go North Sea. Yes. Fleet. Hey, come back here, you coward. Wait, what? No. Good grief. Why can't I emoji? Oh, it's a fog. Alright, that means we 1v1 Van Helsing, and we have a spy for the 1v1. Ooh, I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I'm liking the situation that I have gotten myself into. I am entirely okay with this. Trade Van Helsing and Lord Godleming. What events could be bad for me here? Rest complete. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna move once and land because I know she has hypnosis. Promote Le Havre to a lair. I'm gonna say yes. Le Havre is actually a high traffic zone, so I'm gonna put down a bodyguards, I think, and then I'm gonna land because I'm like, I know you have hypnosis. You can find me, but I'm gonna move faster than you, I think. I reckon. Of course, it depends on the positioning of Van Helsing. I think I land in 27. Van Helsing moves somewhere. I go to 7, throw down the spy, and then I got this 1v1 versus Van Helsing with spy backup. I feel pretty good about that fight. I mean, that Dracula's can absolutely lose that fight. Ooh. Okay, maybe Mina has a stake. Oh, Mina, go to London. Mina, go to London. Do it. Do it, Mina. Go to London. Oh, he stayed in place. Oh. Come on, Mina, go to London. Do it. You know you wanna. Nah, that's the right move. Yeah. Okay, so here's one issue. It's gonna be like freaking ever before wolf form comes off cooldown. So maybe I stay at sea. No, but hypnosis. Yeah. No, I don't see it. I think I go Berlin. Yeah. So the weakness of going Berlin is I can get caught with Heavenly Host pretty fast. Hamburg's pretty obvious. I go here, I throw down a vampire. Yeah, alright. That makes sense. He's acting like he has a stake. So I think I ambush with the. Oh, no, I ambush with both. I gotta ambush with both. Now, alternatively, I could go to 7 and throw down bats. Depends on where Van Helsing moves. I like the idea of bats and then kicking Van Helsing into the new vampire. That's not like the greatest move ever, but it is okay. Um, yeah, I'm just... Okay, hold on. I think this is the... Well, I'm not going to tell him. Actually, I'm not going to tell him what the second encounter is. Really, you should ambush with the second one first. Yeah, this is actually a little tricky. Because we don't want this one to die. We want this one to survive so that he has to basically search it again. Let's go ahead and I'm going to mesmerize. Okay. Now I think we strength, actually. That's like the surprise move because I don't want to die. If he runs away, that's fine. He'll have to search and theoretically get hit by the other vampire. I'm going to strength here. I feel like that's a surprise move. Yeah, I had the fangs, but I think there's a chance he has a knife and he's trying to kill me. Aha. He's trying to heavenly bullets me? He's got heavenly host and a gun. Okay. I now know what he have. He have stuff. Do I fangs now? I think I fangs now. I think that's the go. Yeah. Ooh! Oh, feels so good. I get a bite out of that and a point. Oh, and I kill the heavenly host. Right, because what a lot of people do is they want to use. He doesn't want to wait until next round because I'm just going to escape next round. So this is kind of his last turn to use the heavenly host. And the thing is, I knew he had it. That's what the... Hey, you know what won me that fight? Desecrated Soil won me that fight. Ooh, another one. Another one. Yeah, you wanna search this location? Because the thing is, when he searches, he has to fight both of them. I'm guessing his other card is a stake. I think you're dodging. I think you're dodging on the first turn. Nope. I'm bad at this game. Wah. Oh well. I overthought it. I overthought it. And what's great is when he searches, he has to have a knife fight. And if I can get a second bite on him with the night vampire, I have killed me a hunter. And he has to go all the way back to Madrid. And that feels pretty good. And I think I've won. Well, no, he's gonna stake it. When it comes to staking, I don't remember how it works in determining which is which. Do your best, but I'm not going to not mature something if you pick the wrong one. If that's okay. I think this is the one on the location. But honestly, I'm not exactly sure how to tell. Sorry. That's maybe giving him more information than he's entitled to, but give it a shot. All right, yeah, I'm just gonna. Well, he has the knife. Because I have the strength, I'm not too afraid of doing this. But I'm pretty. Yeah, chance of him playing the knife are pretty high here. Oh, point for me. I'll take it. A risky play, but hey, I'll take points. Now I think we do strength. What's nice is both of these people have bites, so the mesmerize, I can easily mesmerize, kill either one of them. I'm gonna go strength here, because I think you might just be doing, oh my gosh, I could actually kill both of these hunters. There's a not insignificant chance that I do that. Oh my goodness. What is happening? Can I guarantee this kill? Unless he has great strength. If I play 2 claws, I think I can guarantee it. I did have it, but I figured that you were going to watch my video for my response. And my response is, I thought that you thought that I would play. Actually, I'm going to mesmerize right here. That I would play. I thought that you thought that I thought that you were going to play knife, and so you were like, "Haha, tricky other move." So at this point, I claw, right? Because what I really need actually is just don't want to give you free info. Yeah, at this point actually, unless he has great strength, I have a guaranteed kill. Because like it was so obvious he's going to play strength, so I'm going to wait. Okay, yeah, now I think we can guarantee it, unless he has great strength. Which the way that he's operating, he's kind of operating like he has great strength. Of course, if he does have great strength, this is just the first of the vampires. Yeah, no, be careful about a vampire coven. They're double vamps are not very easy to take out. Is he mesmerized? He is, so a knife won't even kill me. And I have the escape is missed. If I do end up getting knifed here, and he has great strength. Of course, if he has that, I think I'd just go strength anyway. On the off chance he throws out a knife, which I don't think he would do. Uh-oh. What happened? Uh-oh. Is it stuck? Oh, come on. Oh, I was doing so good. I think this is a connectivity thing. I don't know. Who should try reconnecting first? Yeah, go ahead. Okay, we'll wait for him. Very important, we do not select the replace with AI. That would be a violation of tournament rules. Okay, we have... I think you should try first, but I'm not sure. Okay, I will try, so long as it's not both of us. I will relog. Okay, I'm going to... Oh, hold on, let's see what he says. I will not yet. Okay, alright. So we are going to quit. Yes. So we leave. And then we attempt to rejoin. You were previously disconnected. Do you want to rejoin it? Yes, please. Alright. Okay. It will probably take me back to where I have to make a choice in regards to my turn. Hopefully this isn't a full break, because I was really I was really ponin' in this game, as the kids say. Sometimes it takes a while to connect like this. Okay, hopefully it doesn't take us back to the beginning of combat. I don't think it does. No, no, it's here. Okay, right. It's my turn now. Oh, no, here we go. Oh, right. Okay, this takes us back to the beginning of this round. Okay. Um... Alright, it's playing previous combat round. Now I select this. Come on, let's go. Alright, there we go. And it's as simple as that, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, does he have great strength? Nope. That's a dead Mina. Hope this doesn't break something by the second person needing to ambush somebody who can't because she's dead. Ooh, I hope we didn't just break the game. Because that could have been bad. Alright. Double vamping. Or doing this, like... What is a name for you when you stack two vampires in one location? There's got to be a name for that maneuver, because it's a very... Oh my gosh, he doesn't have a stake. It's a very common maneuver. Like, it's a thing that is done all the freaking time. Okay, so he has a rifle and a knife. So, like, strength is the obvious play here. Mesmerize is actually amazing right now. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to do the mesmerize. Okay. He knows the mesmerize is the good one. Doesn't he only have one weapon? Man, how did... There's no way he gets me here. Because he has to kill this vampire or I win the game. Yeah, man, I just don't see how he gets out of this. I mean, he can. That's only 3 health. You can knock off 3 health from a vampire. If I have another mesmerize, I want to play it. Oh, Fangs is so good, though. I mean, it's got to be Fangs. Right? What do I do plotting into his strength? Wait, let me think about this. All he has is a gun. Oh, no, he might have holy bullets. He might have holy bullets. Yeah. So we Fang here. Ooh. Look at you. Yeah, I would have done plotting there because I thought maybe it was a guaranteed thing, but the risk of him having... Yeah, I'm afraid of that gun. Ooh. I don't like any of this. But Fangs trades pretty well. Now, I won't win here. This is not an ambush. I don't get a point out of using this. Okay. He actually still gets the damage out of this, so that's... what is it the kids say? Bully for him? I think his plan is to shoot me with the holy bullets when I attempt to escape his bat. I think that's the gambit that he's playing here, which is a clever move. You know, it's the kind of thing that a lot of people don't expect, and it may not be what he's doing, but I'm going to assume that that's what he's doing because I would. Oh well, here we go. I'm out, and I think that's game. Yeah, I think escape is missed. Good card. Not, but if you ever complain about Escape is Missed, Escape is Missed was broken as heck in 2nd edition. Oh, maybe I can kill him with this. This one is, I think, I think is the hide one. I will play as if this is the hide vampire. Well, I could be wrong, but I think that is so. I'm just gonna play strength. I guess I want to try to keep this guy alive. Maybe that was a bad play? I mean, I win, so it doesn't really matter. Fair is fair, you would have matured if I'd picked the wrong one. GG well played, barring a misclick. Right. And that's gone. Okay, and we move. We'll throw down bats, I guess. Promote London with a reckless vampire to a lair. No, I will take the points and win the game. And that's that. GG. Wow. Warcraft's really good, and I'm pretty good, and we both beat each other. No, no, no. I was thinking of a different thing. Right. Okay. No. Actually, Hunters won one and Dracula won one. But yeah, that was. Hopefully, that illustrates the power of stacking vampires into one place, and why stakes are important. Because you think, oh, reckless vampires, they're not that bad. 4 damage is easy to do. Yeah, but unless you're really good at the combat, um, and I don't want to brag, but I'm going to brag. I'm really good at the combat. Uh, as you've probably seen from a lot of my videos. Now, that doesn't mean I win games. Combat is only a third of the game. And part of the reason I'm so good at the combat is that me and my brother literally designed an entire game that's just this type of combat. So the mind games and the strategy and the thinking 2 and 3 turns ahead. Um, a very interesting combat heavy game. A huge risk on my part staying to fight Mina. Was very worried she had heroic leap. Uh, yeah. I think bringing Mina in was a bit of an odd choice, but well, no, that's not true. That makes sense. I had renewed vigor, but no movement card on horses on Godleming. Yeah, no stakes was a bit of a killer. No speedy telegraph trade on him midway through. Yeah, speedy telegraph is nice, utility card, but you don't always get it. I was afraid of renewed vigor the turn I stayed, so LG could have landed, then horsed to me for a 2v1. Was very happy that didn't happen. But yeah, that move that took me so long, I mean, that's the move that won me the game. But I thought it would move him too much out of position. I decided to hope I could deal with it without a stake. And you very well could have. Again, technically, you just needed to kill that first vamp, but so it all came down to the fight. It was much easier since I knew LG had HH, and then once I saw the gun, I knew his whole hand, which made it a lot easier. Alright, I was counting on my HH. Didn't have heroic leap or CG, that matter. Yeah, I expected you to play HH the turn before I could escape because of Mist. And Fangs versus the gun wouldn't have been a bad exchange for me, so there wasn't much risk in playing Fangs. I figured you'd surely Fang round 2 if you had it. Yeah, I forget why I didn't Fang round 2. I believe I had it the whole time. I seem to remember saying why in my video. Guess I'll have to watch it too. But at the time, it felt like the obvious move. Uh, well, it was hard fought. Mina with two knives is a serious foe, though knowing she had two knives was a huge help. Oh man, discarded a stick with the second knife. See, I get that. Knives are really good, but using it on the vampire lair made sense, but yeah, you can see how not having one can be really bad. Yeah, it's and part of the reason I'm letting this go on is so that people can't look at the length of the video and be like, "Oh, I know how this is going to end," or "I know it's going to keep going." Haha, I'm fooling you by letting it go on further. But I think I won't let it go on further. I'm sure Warecraft and I want to keep talking, and maybe someone will want to interview me. I don't know, but what you want to do is have Godspeed.